Jurassic World Rebirth is the newest installment of Jurassic Park. Mm-hmm. The classic movie from 92, 93, built, made after the Michael Crichton novel. And this is sort of a rebirth. It's sort of another restart to the series. It's got a big cast. It's got some notable names in there, and this is another one that's going to sort of, I think it's trying to be this summer's box office hit, and I think it could do something. Led by Chris Pratt.
No, that's the other movie. This is Scarlett Johansson.
Sorry, Scarlett Johansson. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah.
I'm one behind. Give me 1 sec. I'm in the past talking about the future. Yeah, that's when I got to cast, I'm like, no, this doesn't make sense. That's not the right movie.
Yeah. No, the Chris Pratt one was the first one. I think there was 2 or 3 sequels.
Yeah, the Chris Pratt one there was 2.
3. No, it was 3.
Was there 3? I only saw the first
last
one.
No, there
was
was 2 Pratt ones though. There's not 3 Pratt ones, are there?
Yeah.
There's 3 Pratt ones?
Is there really?
Tree Pratts. Because there's the one.
What a waste of money, bro.
I swear.
3 Pratts, 1 cup. 3 Pratts, 1 cup.
That'll be an interesting that one, wouldn't it?
That movie was the shits.
He did the first one where he was like, he had the little training the little raptor, and then second one they were trying to steal the raptor, and then there's Dominion where they brought back the old cast from the original.
Holy Christ!
3.
Right?
Wow, this is whatever. But this new one seems like it's not following that, right?
Yeah,
right. This one seems to be another from the ground up.
Yeah, that's why it's called Rebirth.
What do you think? It's going to make some money?
I mean, probably, right? Jurassic World is still it sells somewhat. I feel like the World movies did okay. I personally didn't care for the Chris Pratt ones. I've only ever really seen the first 2, and that was it. And that was a long time ago, so don't even ask me about it. But like the World one, I was like, yeah, this is fine. Like it kind of is what it is. And then they're still trying to like revamp it with this, and it's like, man, I look at Jurassic Park like I look at it's a little older, obviously, but Indiana Jones. Like I just movie like now I know there's a game. Like maybe this changed, but like for a long time I was like, who really cares at this point about a new Indiana Jones? You know what I mean? Like I know it has its fans, but it can't be that big. Like it just can't. I look at Jurassic Park like that, but like. I guess it's selling because damn, there was 3 Pratt movies. There's this one. There's the original trilogy. So obviously they're doing fine, I guess. But I don't know. In terms of a casual, like if this is on TV, maybe I'll watch it. But I'm not going out of my way for it. That's just my opinion.
I think the fans are gonna love it. It's the brand, buddy, right? And where I think they've probably gone in the right direction is losing the world one with Chris Pratt and all that because I felt like the last one it totally run its course, right? The introduction of bringing back the old characters was a cool thing, They even brought back what's his name? I can't remember his name now, but that guy they brought him back from the old crew. But yeah, it was decent in that respect. Good little throwback, but it ran its course for sure. Now doing this kind of new one, is there going to be a trilogy for this? I mean, if it hits as well, the concept seems pretty good. Like it's a territory that's hasn't been from what I read and what I saw. A territory that's kind of been left alone because you've got the most dangerous dinosaurs on that island, right? So they're like, oh fuck, we're gonna go back and try and extract DNA and all that good shit. But the kind of the risks that's gonna come with it's gonna probably start like the old ones where they're like, oh my god, fucking dinosaurs, and they're all wild and shit. And then shit tends to heat up. I have a feeling it's probably just gonna do the same shit throughout like that. But I mean, the fans love it.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I was just going to say the Jurassic Park movies are never a bad time. It's kind of like a roller coaster that you go on, you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then a couple hours later, you're like, next. You know what I mean? Yeah. They don't really stick with you. You remember for like a couple of really cool scenes. And there have been some really cool scenes in the Jurassic Park movies. The one with Chris Pratt in it. One of them specifically where they're just destroying the park and he's running across that road as it's just getting demolished underneath him. Just sort of gave me those old Tremors vibes from that old 80s, 90s horror movie. But I think all the key parts are here. One of the biggest selling features about this movie is the writer. So there's been a gazillion of these Jurassic Park movies, but they have David Cape coming in to write this one, and he co-wrote the first one and the second one, which was Jurassic Park: The Lost World. So everybody remembers those two as being the biggest ones, and everything from about 3 onward sort of was the dark ages a little bit for Jurassic World before the last the revamp of the series. But to have that writer back is one of the selling points here.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah, it is nice for the Jurassic Park nerds. But anyway, anything to add, Ryan? Here?
No, not really.
Yeah, Joy too.
I'm not the fan base.
Yeah, this is fun though. This is fun. It's a fun movie. Like if somebody puts this on, or if you watch it on an airplane or something, it's going to be an hour and a half, 2 hours of just fun. This movie appears to sort of have a different take on it. It almost appears like rather than them going to explore what the dinosaurs are, it seems to be a group that are on some kind of a mission who happen to crisscross into this world with the dinosaurs in there. So it's an interesting take.
Kind of gives you like the Lost World kind of feel because they did the same thing, right?
Right. Yeah. Was that the one where they thought they could rebuild everything from like a single cell?
Yeah. They were
going
back.
First one? Okay.
I think it was the second one when they were going back and then trying to extract DNA and all that good stuff right again. And they're like, yeah, we can kind of make a theme park out of this and bring it to the real world again. But obviously things always go to shit when you try to bring beasts like that back. You know, it's recipe for disaster, let's be honest.
Yeah. I mean, you got Scarlett Johansson on there, which is never a bad time when you're watching a movie, right? Especially in the summertime, Ryan. Gets hot in those theaters, Ryan.
Why do I get singled out?
Mahershala Ali, Jonathan Bailey, Rupert Friend, and one of Ryan's favorites, Manuel Garcia Rulfo. So there you go.
Where's the guitar?
Rahul!
That's good. We'll do that from now on.
I'll tell you what.
Ryan saved the money. But we're good. Ryan's not a good businessman. Ryan shouldn't have said shit because now we cut him out. I just make the sound effect. I mean, I got to pay him anymore.
I'm gonna miss the guitar strokes there.
Yeah, you can't beat the original, bro.
Yeah, I know. But it was good. Excellent.
It's funny that they bring this out, right? Because there was a story that came out recently that they tried extracting DNA from a fucking woolly mammoth and they put it into a fucking mouse. It's a true story.
Cool. What happened?
The fucking thing died.
You got a woolly mouse. I'm googling this shit.
Get the fuck out of here, you turd.
That's stupid. We're moving.
Hang on. Look, it's legit.
All right, this is an impromptu, Ryan, this is an impromptu weird news of the world.
This is weird news. Yeah, strange stories of the world.
Yeah.
I'll call back to that.
I'm just saying, isn't it funny that this come out recently? Like,
what does it say? They extracted the what?
They call it woolly mice. So I'm reading it now.
That's ridiculous already.
Yeah. They scientists are trying to engineer from fucking woolly mammoth DNA to try and they want to try and bring one back, right? So they've tried it in mice, and they've created woolly mice. Yeah. That's incredible, right?
How cute are they?
Well, they're fucking adorable. They're like little mice Zenas.
If I worked in that scientist lab, I'd fuck up the whole experiment by like taking one of them home. And that is how the movie starts, right? Like, one of the technicians, that Chris Torres, that fucking prick, he took it home, and now we have this woolly mammoth or whatever the fuck running around the neighborhood eating the neighbor's cats.
dude, you'd be like the fucking guy out of Planet of the Apes. Oh, take Caesar home, you know what I mean?
Right. Which Planet of the Apes is that? The original? Yeah, right?
The OG,
yeah.
Mice is going to take over the world. You watch.
Woolly mice.
Watch. If you guys like this video, be sure to check out the rest of the channel and consider subscribing. Go even further and subscribe to Podcast Fresh wherever you listen to your podcasts for new episodes every week.